What's going on, people? Welcome to the Off the Top podcast. I am your host, Michael Jordan. No, I don't play basketball. This one, we're talking about the beginning. This is the beginning. Trust me. Hey, look, everything that I've done up to this point is a warm up. Everything is a warm up until this point. This is quite literally where the podcast starts. This is it. YouTube. I got a mic. I got a setup. I got a new sense of drive. I'm locked in. The work is gonna be done. Uh, yeah, man. I've been tortured over the past while. I've mentioned this on my previous episodes that I felt inadequate to a point, just out of nowhere, and it's come back, and I've fought it off, and it's come back, and I've fought it off. But over the past couple of weeks, I've been leaps and bounds more tortured than I've ever been in my entire life. Like, I've never wanted to be a different person or living a different type of life ever in my life more so than I do now. Like right now, it feels like my body is literally rejecting my life. And I was thinking to myself, what am I actually doing? Like I've been bummed out. I haven't been working out properly. You know, I took the week off. I drank more alcohol in the last week than I have in like months. And I was like, damn, I'm slipping back into my old ways. Like, I'm slipping back into my old ways of wanting to do more, be more, but spent all of my time complaining and not actually doing anything. Nah, that has to stop. So, this has been going on for a couple weeks. So, the last 3 or 4 days, I've been gearing up to a point where I'm like, yes, I'm going to hit that reset button. I'm going to hit that start button because I've stopped. So I'm going to hit that start button and I'm going to move forward. And I don't care anymore. I'm not afraid that I might fail. Like I'm done. I'm done. In order for me to grow and be more, I honestly have to do. And I can't be afraid that what I'm doing isn't perfect or what I'm doing isn't reaching as many people as I would like. I have to just focus on doing and continuously moving forward. So what am I doing? I am completely resetting my my to-do list, which is my to-do list slash tracker, things like that. I'm starting the YouTube, which is this actual YouTube. I'm going like I've wanted a new computer for so long that I keep saying that I can't do the things to the level that I want to do them at without a new computer. But yet still, this computer that I have currently has been rocking with me for years. Like when I used to do YouTube years ago, I had this computer. I used to stream off this computer. So I'm like, yo, what? And it's the same thing from when I started the podcast a year ago. I was like, I need a mic and a studio and all that kind of stuff. And I actually went to credit union to get a loan to buy new equipment to start my podcast. But I had a mic. I had a small USB mic here. And I had my phone, which is what I recorded off of for the past year. I recorded all of my podcast episodes from my phone and a USB mic with a little dongle for the past year. And I didn't know anything about editing, anything like that. I just learned and just kept going. And I don't know at what point did just doing and moving forward and learning as I go like wasn't enough. Like I just needed to be bigger and more. I don't know. But somewhere along the lines, just putting in work like got lost. And that's nuts. That's crazy, right? That's completely against the advice that I put out. It's completely against it. I'm a hypocrite, and I hate hypocrites. I'm a hypocrite, right? So Saturday night, well, Sunday morning now, when I'm recording this, I said to myself, I'm going to put in more effort in everything that is in my life currently. I'm going to put in more effort because I, as much as I say I don't have a lot of time, I still waste a lot of time. So now I'm going to take that time back. I'm going to put it into things that I believe in and activities that I enjoy to grow my life. You know, like the things that I enjoy doing, they're all like mostly things that make me better. I enjoy working out. That makes me better. I enjoy reading as of late. I've gotten back into reading. I like watching motivational videos. I like watching how to do things videos. I like learning. I like sharing information. I like helping. And I'm like, yo, just do those things. Just do those things and everything else will fall into place at some point. But I have to pay my dues first. I have to. How the hell do I expect to get to the point that I want to get to if I don't pay my dues? And I have to. So, with that being said, this is the beginning. You're going to see this on the Instagram. You're going to see this on the YouTube. You're going to hear this via the podcast itself. This is the beginning. This is where Michael Jordan, no, I don't play basketball, says, I am all in on the things that I want to improve on and grow and share. Now, it sounds like super dumb and like, well, what? But when I did an episode on signs of when you're about to grow into a new life, and I've been experiencing all those things, wacky emotions. I've experienced just anger, pain, fear. Like my fear has been messing with my life. It really has been. And it's not even like a fear of failure. It's just fear to do in the first place. So, my goodness. And it's crazy that I've been living in such a crazy duality of I'm afraid to do, but I want more. And then I do a little bit, and then I'm like, I've done something. But I'm like, yo, you can do more. So do more. Like, I literally just got called out. Like, just before I recorded this, I literally just got called out for not providing the value that I know I can provide. So now, I got a whole lot of butt kissing to do. And I'm completely okay with doing it. Because that bond is important to me. So, it sounds dumb to say, but when you get to a point like where I am at right now, it feels different. You listening and watching me say this might sound a certain kind of way or seem a certain kind of way, but when you get to that point, and most of us do, we will get there. Some of us have already passed it, so you would understand what I'm saying. But when you get here, you're like, damn, I gotta go. I gotta go. It's not enough. It's not enough. It simply isn't enough. Like, I barely talk to my friends now, right? Because I just want to do more. I just want to grow more. And funny enough, I've been attracting people who are doing more with their life than they were a year ago. And I am, but not to the level that I can be. Definitely not. I have way more potential. So that's what I'm doing. When I finish, because I'm going to record a bunch of different videos for YouTube as well. Make sure to subscribe, Off the Top Media. When I finish record these videos, I'm not going to bed tonight. I'm definitely not going to bed tonight. I'm going to record these videos, and then I'm going to get my handy dandy notebook out, and I'm going to start writing. I'm going to start putting things down, because there's no way that I am going to lose where in areas that I know I'm capable of performing. Like, everything that I've done over the years has led me to this point. Graphic design, I make all of my logos. Website design, I'm getting there. I did YouTube, so I know how to slightly video edit. I know how to just record in general or fiddle with camera settings. Photography, I'm pretty good with a photo, right? and I've been learning editing. So now I understand colors a little bit more. I understand how to grade a little bit more. So like, and then I've always been good at talking. I've always been good at conveying information. I've always been good at processing information and then figuring out how to put it back into people. So everything that I've been doing in my life up until this point has been a warm up for this. I've been doing the podcast for a year, you know, as best as I possibly could. And that's just a warm up. That's just getting me to this point. I've been doing Instagram lives and like trying to take more photos of myself, like my face and stuff, and being more present in the brand that I'm trying to build. All of that has led me to this. So all of that has led me to being able to communicate better. All of that has led me to being more comfortable on the camera. All of that has led me to wanting and seeing a better vision for myself. So bro, so all I have to do right now is get into it and do it, right? And take my own goddamn advice. I've not been taking my advice. I gotta take my own goddamn advice, man. Shoot, I've been messing around. I really have been. Like I can see where I go wrong, and then I do a little bit. Like I said before, I do a little bit, and then all of a sudden I feel relaxed because I did a little bit. But then when I do relax, I feel terrible for not doing more because I know I can do more. It's not a fact that I feel terrible for not doing more for any other reason. It's just the fact that I know I can do more. So just do more, Mike. You would think it would be that easy, so just do more. Sorry, not easy. Simple. It's that simple to just do more. It's not easy. By any means, it's not easy. You think doing this is easy for me? This is not easy for me. I think I look terrible on the camera. Right? But I'm trying to build something. I'm trying to grow something. I'm trying to do something. Yeah, that's what I'm after. That's what I'm trying to do, man. That's what I'm trying to do. This morning, Saturday morning, I got up and I felt so frustrated and tightly wound that I just opened up Illustrator and I just started to create. I just started to make something. At the end of it, I don't even know if anybody will ever see it, but I made something. Was a yo, this is who I am. Like I literally discovered or literally like started to believe who I am as I was creating the art that I was doing. So basically what it said, it was that I am a creator, and it had, you know, different creative symbols on it in different fonts to create the word creator. And that is what I am. Like I've always been doing that. It just, I never looked at it in that way, if it makes sense. So did videos, did edits, art, like logos, photos. Like I am a creator. I am a creator, and I've always asked myself, what can I do that leans, like what skills do I have that I can use to build something? And I could never think of it. I'm like, yo, so now that I sit here, I'm like, yo, I'm a creator. Like I create. I want to make things. I want to do, I don't know, logos sometimes. I want to mess around in Illustrator and make nice looking things. I want to grow as a person, learn, read, share that with people. I like photos. I like landscapes. I like looking at nice things. Why not make nice things? Right? It's like, damn, Mike. So this is the beginning. I said it before, but this is the beginning. This is where I start. This is episode 1 of the podcast. Think of it that way. This is episode 1. Season 2 though. Season 2. The first season was a warm up, was a lead up to this. This is season 2, and season 2 is going to be way better, way more engaging, and I'm just going to try a whole bunch of stuff. All right. So this is where you can find me. You can find me on YouTube, Off the Top Media. You can find me Twitter, Instagram, Mike Off the Top, MIKE off OFFDATOP. That's where you can find me. Anchor, Apple Music, not Apple Music, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Spotify, Off the Top Podcasts. That is where you can find me. I am literally everywhere at all times. Right? So that's where you can find me. Thank you very much for listening, watching. I am your host. Wait, hold on. So now on YouTube, hit the subscribe button and then the notification bell so you don't miss a video. I'm gonna do my absolute most to put out 2 videos a week. Actually, you know what? I'm putting out 2 videos a week. 2 videos. 2. 1, 2. So a podcast video and another video. 2 a week. And I'm going to post 6 days of content on the Instagram as well. Twitter, I don't know. Twitter's a toxic place. I don't really want to mess around with Twitter. But anything, I'm there too. I'm there. I'm on Facebook too, but I'm not doing that. I got to figure that out first. Yeah. So thank you very much for listening. This has been another episode of the Off the Top Podcast. I am your host, Michael Jordan. No, I don't play basketball. And I'm out.